Okay, today we're going to take a look at how to create and send claims in CarePaths. So we're going to start by going to a patient chart. So let's go to the search box in the upper right here and search by last name. Let's go to Joe Test Patients Chart. You can click on this menu down here and go to Clinical, or we can take the shortcut and use this Services button right here. We're going to click Create New Document. These clinical documents are what will be used to generate a claim. Let's type in the first few letters of the note that we want. Let's use Clinician Progress Note, and then hit Create New Draft Document. And you can see we have several sections we can fill out here. The most important one for generating a claim is going to be this Billing tab. You're going to want to make sure you have the correct date. If it's a previous date you're creating a claim for, it doesn't have to be today's date, which it defaults to. You're going to want to make sure you have the correct date. We will default to today's date. We can go back and select any date we want if we're creating a note for a previous service. Then you'll have the sites bar here. You're going to want to make sure if this patient's assigned to multiple sites, you're selecting the correct one. If this patient is only assigned to one site, then this selection box won't be there. We'll just default to the one they're set to. Then we're going to click Add Billing Code. And if this is a variable fee billing code, we're going to enter the fee here. If it's set as a set fee in your billing code section, that fee will override anything that you enter here. And for creating the claim, that's all we need to do. We can come down here. Your password to your account will act as your signature. So we click on this box, enter our password, and hit Sign and Complete. There we go. We've got a new progress note for January 21st, which is the date we selected. Now, one other thing you're going to want to make sure you have in place before you can send claims is a diagnosis code. So from within this clinical section, we're going to click on the Problems button. In this Add New Diagnosis box, we can search by code or by the name of the code. And then you're going to want to put a start date in here. And you're going to want to make sure that the start date you're entering predates any claims that you want to send using this diagnosis. So since we made our claim for January 21st, let's go back and let's just do the day before to be safe. And we'll hit save. And we're all set. We're only going to need to do this one time for each diagnosis code. Any future claims that are dated after this start date, we'll go ahead and pull this code automatically. So now we can send this claim, which we can do by going to the Claims menu, selecting Dashboard, Prepare Electronic Professional Claims. You can see we have a date range here, start date and end date. We can select up to 2 weeks, but since we know the date that we're looking for, let's just go ahead and select that one, January 21st. And if we don't know the payer we're looking for, if we just want to search for any claims that are ready to be sent in a given time frame, we can click this Find Potential Claims for All Payers box, click ID Potential Claims. You can see we just have one claim ready to go for January 21st. It's the one we just made for Joe Test Patient. You can see his payer is Cigna. So let's go back. Under Payer, let's select Cigna. Click ID Potential Claims. This time it's going to ask us for a billing provider. we'll select that, click ID Potential Claims again, and you can see we have that claim ready to go. You can go ahead and click Create Claim Submission. We'll bring you to this screen, and clicking this button, Submit to Availity Claims, will go ahead and send your claim electronically.